All right, everybody, welcome. Hello. Welcome to Witch and Scythe. Here she is. Hello.
Hi, hi.
Hi, hi. All right. I hope everybody's doing great today. So, we just want to do a collective reading here in this energy that we're in right now. So, in the new moon in Libra energy, let's just see what wants to come through.
Yeah, sounds good. All right.
All right. Right away, off the bat here, shift coming through for me. Water, truth, and divine feminine.
Okay. For me, I have the Knight of Swords, so this is a fast-paced movement. We have the Six of Wands, and we have the Tower. So there's still some last separations, last purging out that some people are going to experience, but this feels a little bit more like with this Tower, with the Six of Wands before it. This is going to be more of a choice. It's going to be a little bit lighter than maybe some of the purgings people have experienced before. This.
That's good. I'm definitely getting the shift into the Scorpio energy, shift into water energy, and I am getting that truth coming through for divine feminine. So
Yeah.
right away, that seems very straightforward to me, and it could be very fast paced, like you're saying. I can definitely feel that there's fast paced energy here, and it seems like things are moving a lot faster. Today, here in this new moon in Libra energy, things seem like they're moving faster. I'm having this this like energy for myself today. I've had to kind of stop myself a few times, just feeling like kind of elevating off my chair a little bit. So let's see what else wants to come through. Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. Look at this. Page of Cups and the Chariot. So we're definitely getting that faster movement energy that you're talking about. I'm feeling like ideas are coming through, some kind of truth the divine feminine needs to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with this Knight of Swords showing up, because the Knight of Swords is a fast truth, right? Something that comes in. It may be something that isn't necessarily expected, but I feel like I pull also the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands. So I feel also that this is something that has a very transformative quality to it, but more than transformation, it's getting the ball rolling in some direction here. I do have the Two of Wands again. So again, a new direction, some sort of decision regarding a new direction. And it may happen very quickly once this truth sort of appears. For some people, this feels very much like it's a truth about someone's own integrity in some way, how far
I'm
they've
getting
gone.
I'm getting exactly the same thing about integrity because I feel like this 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, like
Yeah.
someone there's definitely some youthful energy here. So this could have already happened a long time ago and someone's coming back to apologize for it. I mean, the first card out was the Page of Cups. So there could be some kind of offer of an apology. And I am getting that this person did not tell you their feelings. It wasn't that they broke your heart or anything like that. It's that they withheld energy. They kept information in for some reason. I'm getting a lot of spirituals on that. And then there's this Ace of Pentacles, which is like, okay, I want to offer you something tangible, something legitimate. And I'm getting the King of Cups. There's tons of Cancer energy on the table right now. um Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone wants
Yeah.
to reveal those feelings finally.
Yeah, I could definitely see that here with this, because it is a communication that changes something. It's interesting because when I laid my cards out, I have this three set over here that's off set. So this is a separate energy, and there's something transforming for this individual on a very deep foundational level. But change for people takes time, right? So even though this is coming in and it's a truth, and someone is trying to reveal something that seems to change the energy of a situation, um, this is a very deep level of analysis and change that has to take place for this individual. So there is almost like a change in the dissonance that's within some sort of connection or even connections here that's coming in very heavily for the Scorpio season. I have two major Scorpio cards coming through. So yeah.
Scorpio time, divine feminine. I'm going to
Mm.
speak to the divine feminine specifically right now. Yeah, same. 10 of Cups.
Yeah.
Same, same, same. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Hanged Man, Queen of Wands. So the Queen, Divine Feminine's been sort of biding her time, leaning into creativity, leaning into doing what you want to do. It almost feels like that there's a lot of information, more than just one truth. There's a lot of information coming through. And I feel like I saw that in the morning message reading about be ready for a lot of downloads in this fast moving energy that we're approaching, even though it's water energy, which is slower, admittedly. But I feel like it's a lot of fast moving energy about feelings. So that can
Oh,
create a
yeah.
lot of, turbulence,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Turbulence. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny because my reading today was also about realizations, major realizations and accepting things and yeah, a fast-moving energy. I didn't even realize that when I pulled these cards. It's funny how that works.
You know what
But
else I'm getting here? This Ace of Wands is kind of like you kind of know it before it happens, right? That's like an olive branch. So you kind of know that this is coming in even before this happens. So if you're watching this reading and this is relevant for you, um, it's coming in. Let me see here. Next 7 days, the 7 of Swords, next 7 days, 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Oh, wow. The 6 of Cups. This person has been struggling with this, really
Mhm.
struggling with this, and has blocked themselves from doing it. Like literally put up a wall, and now they're coming back around with this brand new energy. So it's very straightforward. That's very straightforward information.
Yeah.
Much more straightforward than I've gotten in
So
the past.
I'm getting the same message here because I have the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and then this Four of Cups. So even if someone had heard from this particular individual before, you were only receiving half of the truth. It's almost like this individual has some way that they're trying to escape their own truth, or they're trying to escape um, the depth, not only of their feelings, but the depth of maybe some actions and behaviors that they've partaken in here with the Knight of Wands. And
Mhm.
so when they come forward, they're not really offering the real cup. They're offering just a little bit of that truth. And this seems like something that is kind of changing here because of this world card. This is something that there may have been a really hard lesson here that somebody had to learn. And so someone is coming forward in a little bit more of a vulnerable fashion here with some sort
Mhm.
of truth or truths. Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing that too. This person had a very hard lesson.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
hard lesson, and, it's taken them a really long time. I feel like it's taken them such a long time that maybe you thought they forgot about you, but I just don't think that's obviously not true since we're seeing this right now. But I think they've held their tongue or kept themselves back for whatever reason. They may think that it's been too long or whatever, but I feel like they can't stop themselves. They've been trying to stop themselves. They've been trying to hold back and not come forward to talk with you. But Scorpio time for me, this reading is about Scorpio time and someone bringing forth a lot of information and a tangible result. They want a tangible result. And this is
Yeah.
one of the gate cards. I love the gate cards because you can't see through it. You don't know what's really on the other side. So you're going to have to take a big risk here.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is appropriate for Scorpio time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting too because the result of this that I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck, right? I read about 3 to 5 cards down on the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling a little bit more four for this one. So I've pulled the four bottom and we have the World, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Six of Cups. So and this for me is very much a divine feminine energy. So this is something that someone put behind them. They feel like it was dead, done, and over with. And there may be a moment of pause here because whoever this person is, there was a deep fondness. There was, for some people, a feeling of a soul level connection. This may even be somebody that people had known since they were very young. But there's something here about pausing. For some people, children are involved. There's something about pausing and seeing a different side of things. There may have been something in this ending or this tower moment or this separation where there's a little bit of splitting on both sides, where all of a sudden that person is terrible and evil and everything good about them went out the window. It was a lie. It was a hoax.
Yes.
And
Yes.
this communication seems to unravel some of that. Okay, now I'm hearing fifth card. So then, and that brings us to this, which
Okay.
is what's true, what's not true. So there's going to be a little bit of that and like working through it that seems to be coming forward as a result of this. And I would expect no less from Scorpio season, that deep dive, right? What's true, what's inside that water.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So my final cards, I'm going to pull a little bit of advice here. Okay. Advice for the divine feminine being impacted by this. Now you know it's coming. You're watching us here and you know that this is headed towards you. So some advice. Look at that. Six of Swords moving forward together. Awakening. Page of Swords and the Lover's card. So it's not that I almost feel like this can be read two ways. The first thing that occurred to me is you go with them and then tell everybody later. Anybody
Yeah.
who needs to know about this, you kind of let them know. But I also want to say to the divine feminines that receive like a text or an email, it is meant as it was a big deal for this person to do this. It was
Yeah.
not tossed off, or it's not a fishing expedition. It's not a like, hey, what you doing? Like it's not like that. It may sound like that, but it took this person a long time to get up the nerve to do this. So just so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, some definite personal towers had to be broken down, quite possibly a lot of pride, a lot of ego. When I pull one card for that advice, I get very much the same thing in I got the Singer of Connection. So this is about reconnecting and allowing that perspective to change, right? We don't have to see people in a certain way just because they disappoint us. People are people. We have to give people the space to be humans, right?
Amen. Amen. All right. Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thanks
Thank
for being
you.
here. I so enjoy
Yeah,
your readings. And if anybody doesn't know about Witch and Scythe, I want you to go over to her channel. And I know you have a second channel now too. Is that right?
I do. Yeah, it's for subliminals and meditations, and it's at ritual_of_1.
Awesome. Awesome. We're on the same page because I'm definitely like thinking about that second channel too and all of that.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
was thinking about doing some energy clearing and other stuff that I've been talking about with the Pathfinder. So
yeah.
we're
That
on the
would be.
same page.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. Thanks a lot. Good to see you.
Thank you. Bye.